Have you ever noticed that some older people seem peaceful no matter what happens around them? They aren't necessarily wealthier, they aren't always healthier, and they don't have perfect families. Yet somehow, they carry themselves with a quiet confidence and a calm spirit that many people admire. What's their secret? Often, it isn't what they do. It's what they choose not to share. As we age, we gain experience, perspective, and wisdom. We learn that not every thought needs to be spoken. Not every plan needs to be announced. Not every detail of our lives needs to be available for public discussion. In fact, some of the happiest older adults understand a simple truth. Privacy is not secrecy. Privacy is protection. It's the healthy boundary that allows us to preserve our peace, dignity, and independence. Today, we'll explore 5 things that many wise older adults choose to keep private, and why doing so can lead to a more fulfilling and less stressful life. Let's begin. Number 1. Keep your financial situation private. Money has always been a sensitive topic, but in later life it becomes even more important to handle carefully. Whether you've saved well, inherited money, own valuable property, or live comfortably on a pension, sharing too many details about your finances can sometimes create unnecessary complications. Consider Robert, a retired teacher in his 70s. After selling his family home, he received a substantial amount of money. Excited about his financial security, he casually mentioned the amount to relatives and friends. At first, nothing seemed different. But over time, requests began to appear. One family member needed help paying debts. Another wanted assistance with a business venture. Someone else suggested a loan. Suddenly, conversations that once centered around family and friendship became focused on money. Robert found himself feeling uncomfortable and pressured. The issue wasn't that his loved ones were bad people. The issue was that too much information had changed expectations. Wise older adults understand that financial privacy protects relationships. People don't need to know the size of your savings account. They don't need to know the value of your investments. And they certainly don't need a detailed report of your assets. You can be generous without revealing everything. You can be secure without making announcements. Keeping financial matters private often preserves both your independence and your peace of mind. Number 2. Keep certain family conflicts private. Every family has disagreements. Every family experiences misunderstandings. And every family goes through difficult seasons. The challenge comes when those private conflicts become public conversations. Margaret, a 68-year-old grandmother, had a strained relationship with one of her adult children. Feeling hurt and frustrated, she began discussing the situation with nearly everyone she met. Friends, neighbors, extended relatives. Over time, the conflict grew larger and more complicated. People started taking sides, opinions multiplied. The original problem became buried beneath layers of gossip and judgment. Years later, when reconciliation finally became possible, repairing the damage was much harder because so many people had become involved. Wise older adults understand that not every family disagreement needs an audience. Sometimes sharing too much can deepen wounds instead of healing them. This doesn't mean you should suffer in silence. Trusted counselors, close confidants, or professional therapists can provide valuable support. But broadcasting family problems widely often creates more pain than solutions. Protecting family privacy doesn't hide problems. It simply gives relationships the space they need to heal. Number 3. Keep your future plans quiet until they are certain. There's something exciting about sharing a new dream, a move to another state, a retirement project, a new relationship, a business idea, a major life change. Many people feel tempted to announce these plans immediately, but experienced older adults often choose a different approach. They wait, they prepare, and they speak only when their plans are firmly established. Take Helen, for example. After retiring, she decided she wanted to open a small online business selling handmade crafts. The moment she shared her idea, she was flooded with opinions. It's too risky. You're too old for that. Why would you want to do that now? Nobody buys those things anymore. The negativity drained her enthusiasm. Fortunately, she continued anyway. A year later, her business was thriving. Had she waited until her plans were more developed, she could have avoided much of the discouragement. Not everyone will understand your vision. Not everyone will support your goals. And that's okay. Some dreams grow best in quiet places. Like a seed beneath the soil, they need time before they are exposed to the world. Protect your future plans until they are strong enough to stand on their own. Number 4. Keep your past regrets from defining your present. As we age, most of us carry regrets. Maybe it was a career opportunity we missed, a relationship that ended badly, a mistake we wish we could undo, a decision that still causes occasional pain. The temptation is to revisit these regrets repeatedly, sharing them with everyone who will listen. But wise older adults recognize a powerful truth. Your past should inform you, not imprison you. James spent years talking about a business failure that occurred when he was in his 40s. Every conversation somehow returned to that disappointment. He defined himself by one difficult chapter. Meanwhile, people overlooked the many successes and accomplishments that followed. Eventually, a friend asked him a simple question. Why do you keep introducing yourself through your worst moment? That question changed everything. The older we become, the more important it is to focus on who we are today, not only on who we once were. Learn from your mistakes. Accept your regrets. But don't allow them to become the primary story you tell about yourself. The past is a teacher. It should never become your permanent identity. Number 5. Keep some personal achievements humble and quiet. This may sound surprising. After all, shouldn't we celebrate our accomplishments? Absolutely. But there is a difference between quiet confidence and constant self-promotion. Some of the most respected older adults possess a remarkable quality. They don't feel the need to prove themselves. They let their actions speak. Consider George, a retired engineer who spent decades building a successful career. Despite numerous achievements, he rarely spoke about them unless directly asked. People respected him not because he advertised his accomplishments, but because his character revealed them naturally. There's a special kind of dignity that comes with humility. When people discover your accomplishments on their own, their admiration tends to be genuine. Constantly seeking recognition can create competition, envy, or misunderstanding. But quiet confidence creates respect. You've lived a long life. You've earned your experiences. You don't need to convince anyone of your worth. True wisdom doesn't demand attention. It quietly shines through your actions, your kindness, and your presence. As we grow older, one of the greatest gifts we can develop is discernment, knowing what to share, knowing what to protect, knowing when to speak, and knowing when silence serves us better. Keeping certain things private isn't about building walls. It's about creating healthy boundaries. It's about preserving peace in a world that often encourages oversharing. It's about protecting the relationships, dreams, and dignity that matter most. So remember these 5 things. Keep your financial situation private. Keep family conflicts from becoming public drama. Keep future plans quiet until they're ready. Keep past regrets from defining your identity. And keep personal achievements grounded in humility. The older we become, the more we discover that wisdom is not measured by how much we reveal. Sometimes wisdom is measured by what we choose to keep sacred. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 5 lessons spoke to you the most? Have you learned the value of privacy as you've gotten older? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed this video and found it meaningful, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who may benefit from these insights. Thank you for watching, and until next time, take care of yourself, cherish your peace, and continue growing wiser with every year.